Hello. So the simple strategy I'm talking about is this is the RSI. The blue line is the 70 level, while the black line here is the 30 level. Now, if you look at this market condition, we are in a bearish trend. So it means that I will be blending the trend resistance using the RSI. So the first thing I used to do is I used to analyze from the daily time frame, and so I will be looking at the resistance in the daily time frame. So this is a resistance point using the smart money concept, order block theory. So it therefore means that this is Euro GBP, the resistance. So it therefore means that I'll be looking at selling in this market condition, the resistance. So I have seen my resistance. So the next thing I'll be looking at is the RSI. And if the RSI will be in tandem, like let's say in line with the resistance I'm looking at in daily for me to take a sell, then I will have a lot of confidence in taking the sell because I have an over both markets and the resistance and also within the trend. So in case the daily is giving me an RSI that is not yet close to the what I'm actually expecting, but it's still within the trend, but the daily has actually crossed the 15% level. The dotted lines are the 50 level. Like I repeat, the blue line is the 70% level and the black line is the 30% level. And you can see the RSI works, but then I blend the RSI with what the naked chart. So I go direct to the H4 time frame, which is 4 hours. Now remember, I am looking at this as my resistance in the daily time frame, that as my resistance in the daily time frame. So it therefore means that if the daily, the H4 crosses to the 70% level, and this market gets to the resistance level, I will be looking at taking a sell inside the H4 resistance. And one of the opportunities I'll be looking at is this is for daily. So let me put the visibility on daily alone. Let me take it off for a minute so it ticks. So if this crosses above, which we can see in the H4, that sorry, we can see in the H4, this line is going to the 70% level. So if this also gets to the H4 resistance, which I'm seeing here, H4 resistance, I will be taking a sell from that resistance. Now, one thing this is where I take my sell, and it must be in tandem with the RSI in H4 and daily. One of the simplest strategies I love doing. So if I'm actually taking a sell, also my take profit, I like looking at the RSI also. So sometimes I take my take profit one at the 50% level in H4, or sometimes I allow the market to come down to the end point of the RSI. So if this market actually touched the resistance in H4 and this has actually crossed the RSI 70% level, I will sell here, and my first take profit is when it touched the 50% level. My second take profit is when it touched the 30% level. This strategy is tested and proven, and that's why I actually took USD Swiss franc trade today.